10 laps is your distance on your 5 heat races here tonight in round number 1. Setting the pace from Rapid City, South Dakota, Travis Reber in the 88, the 6 of Eric Lutz to his right. Ready to go 10 times around, your first of 5 heat races in round number 1 at the Pepsi South Dakota Sprint Car Nationals. Trouble front straightaway, and big trouble for the 2K of Kevin Engel and the 42K of Mike Kay. Yellow lights coming on, and you can see all sorts of damage on the It's Showtime vinyl graphics number 2K of Kevin Engel. All of the left front is gone from that car. Mike Kay with front end damage as well on the K Company car number 42 sits on the front straightaway. Back to green on the complete restart, but trouble now, big trouble in turn number 2, car upside down. Travis Reber out of Rapid City upside down in turn 2, red is out. If you don't finish, even if you don't start, you can save your weekend in round 2. Let's try again, complete restart, 10 laps on the board, heat race number 1. Good start for the 23S of Stuart Snyder. He gets by the 86 of Donovan Peterson, looking for the lead. Eric Lutz grabs that very thin cushion around the top, and the Jeremy Skadden Construction number 6 leads him down the back straightaway at speed for the first time. Thomas Kennedy to the inside, slider off of turn number 4, put the 21K up to the second spot and gets a love tap on the back bumper from Stuart Snyder. They race that way back into turn number 1. Snyder takes a look to the inside of Kennedy, Kennedy on the top. Behind them, it's the 86 of Peterson trying to hold off the 8H of Jade Hastings. Out front, the number 6 of Eric Lutz, rim riding off of turn number 4 with the lead over the 21K of Thomas Kennedy. Top 3 all running the very top of the Speedway. Donovan Peterson in 4th, more in the middle. Jade Hastings also running in the middle, as Lutz will lead now by about 7 core lengths back into turn number 1. As is so often the case here at Park Jefferson, the very top, the groove, and it is that way here in heat race number 1. We'll have to see if rubber comes in and it works itself down the Speedway throughout our first 5 360 sprint car heat races. Right now, though, still right around the top of the Speedway as Eric Lutz has a half straightaway advantage over Thomas Kennedy. Lutz started 2nd on the field officially, while Kennedy started 6th. So it'll be a good heat race if Kennedy can hold on for that spot and finish here in heat race number 1. Kennedy picked up the season opening win here at the Park Jefferson Speedway with MSTS and Nebraska 360s last season. Out front, however, it is the number 6 of Eric Lutz. The 2015 MSTS Series champion continues to show the way with 3/4 of a straightaway advantage over Thomas Kennedy, and then about the same distance back to the 23S of Stuart Snyder, and then a full straightaway back to Donovan Peterson and Jade Hastings. Looks like everyone fairly content with where they're running right now. Maybe the groove slipping down just a little bit in 3 and 4 as it gets darker around the brim. Stuart Snyder back in that 3rd spot took a look a little lower on the racetrack, trying to feel if there's any rubber right there. And there you see the battle between 4th place running 86 Donovan Peterson and 8H Jade Hastings. White flag out, the number 6 of Eric Lutz won a trip around the Park Jefferson Speedway to go. Final time down the back straightaway. All sorts of trouble getting this race going, but no trouble for this guy. The number 6 of Eric Lutz off of turn number 4. He'll take the checkered. Flat tire, though. He's coming to the win. He'll get there. Flat left rear. Thomas Kennedy will finish in the 2nd spot. Stuart Snyder crosses 3rd. Battle for the 4th spot. Give it to the 86 of Donovan Peterson, and 8H of Jade Hastings is 5th. Well, you thought it was easy straight for the 6 of Eric Lutz, and then the left rear tire lets go, coming to the checkered flag. He'll hold on and limp it across the line and leave remnants all over the front straightaway. Your winner is Lutz. 21K Thomas Kennedy second, 23S Stuart Snyder third, 86 of Donovan Peterson fourth, 8H Jade Hastings fifth, then the 88 Travis Reber, 2K Kevin Engel, 42K Mike K. Hours. Row 3, Ryan Bickett, 17B, 03, Shaylee Bade. And row 4, the 77 of John Klabundy. And 2 of Dylan Opdahl. Ready for the green. 10 laps your distance. Heat race number 2 at the Pepsi South Dakota Sprint Car Nationals. Brendan Mullen leads him into turn number 1, grabs the thin cushion and leads over Greg Baker. They're 3 wide, deeper in the field. Here comes the 42 of Kevin Flowers as Greg Baker goes for the lead. Side by side for the top position off of turn number 4. Mullen finds the gas and he'll lead lap number 1. Baker back to the inside in turn number 1. Slide job coming, and Baker's got it. Mullen looks back to his inside, crossover down the back straightaway, but give the lead to the Sioux Falls, South Dakota driver of the 11X. Mullen in second, the 42 of Kevin Flowers. We saw him with trouble in hot laps. He runs third. Then it's the 20 of Branto Banyan with pressure from the 03 of Shaylee Bade and 17B of Ryan Bickett. Mullen with trouble. He slips over the edge in turn number 2. The second place running car going to lose at least one spot as the 42 of Kevin Flowers gets by. Mullen able to get back onto the speedway and up to speed, running in third. 7 laps to go as the lead 3/4 of a straightaway for Greg Baker in car number 11X. Mullen again nearly gets over the racetrack, but able to collect it up just in front of the 20 of Branto Banyan, and then scoots away from him to a nice interval. Still the top side, the place to be as the 11X of Greg Baker encounters the number 2 of Opdahl. Baker will get to the inside. He hugs the inside of the racetrack. Opdahl just behind him, going 1 lap down. Brandon Mullen continues to run a strong third, an impressive start as we just crossed the halfway point in heat race number 2. Ryan Bickett to the tail tank of Shaylee Bade racing into turn number 3. Bade runs the bottom, Bickett on the top. That's a race for the 5th spot going back to turn number 1 with 4 to go. Bade through the middle, Bickett on the top as they come up on the 2 of Opdahl. Bickett going to try to get a run down the hill, but Opdahl is down there. Meanwhile, race for the 3rd spot. Big slider from the 20. Branto Banyan has a spot. Now Mullen sideways off of turn number 4, but able to collect it up. Mullen now runs 4th. Shaylee Bade about a quarter of a straightaway behind him, or half straightaway, make that, behind the 11M of Mullen. In control, Greg Baker in the State Bank of Fairmont car number 11X as the battle rages on between Bade and Bickett off of turn number 4. White flag about to come out for Greg Baker. He's got a monster advantage over the 42 of Kevin Flowers. White flag out for Baker. That lead is just over a full straightaway here on the 4/10 mile Park Jefferson Oval. Final set of turns for Greg Baker to navigate. He'll put Opdahl down 1 more lap. As Mullen slips off the racetrack, checkered flag comes out. The 11X of Baker, your winner. 42 Kevin Flowers will finish in second. The 20 of Branto Banyan third. Shaylee Bade holds on. She'll have 4th. Ryan Bickett 5th in the 17B. John Klabundy crossing in 6th. 7th will go to the 11M of Brendan Mullen, and 8th to the 2 of Jordan Opdahl. Greg Baker lays it down in heat race number 2 in the State Bank of Fairmont 11X. Your winner. 42 Kevin Flowers in second. The 20 finishes third of Branto Banyan. 03 Shaylee Bade 4th, and 5th place 17B Ryan Bickett. 6th place 77 John Klabundy. 7th place 11M Brendan Mullen, and 8th the number 2 of Dylan Opdahl. 48 Taylor Forbes on the pole. 14 Jody Rosenboom alongside. Then 101 Chuck McGilvery, and it'll be the 0 of Ren Weber scheduled to start out there. He's elected to go to the tail. Looks like Dylan Peterson will slide up there. Everyone else gets in order. Ready to go. 10 laps. Good to see Ren Weber able to get back out there. Meanwhile, it's Jody Rosenboom and Dylan Peterson going to the point on this one. Peterson up to the second spot, side by side for fourth. Chuck McGilvery on the bottom, Wade Nygaard on the top, and the multi-time NOSA champion up to the fourth spot. Now looks to the inside of Taylor Forbes for third. Wade Nygaard on the move. He'll have third from Forbes off of turn number 2. And here comes Tommy Barber around the outside of the 101 of Chuck McGilvery to the inside of the 48 of Forbes. So Tommy Barber sporting new colors, sporting some moves, making up to the fourth spot. Ren Weber, 360s off of turn number 4, continues on. It's Jody Rosenboom by 3/4 of a straightaway over the 25 of Dylan Peterson and the 9N of Wade Nygaard. Tommy Barber runs 4th, Taylor Forbes runs 5th, Chuck McGilvery is 6th and 7th right now, Ren Weber. Still mostly around the top side of the speedway, though the groove looks to be coming down just a bit. And for those of you watching on Speed Shift TV, you can smell it now here at Park Jefferson Speedway. After all winter, we smell rubber at the racetrack. Jody Rosenboom will lead back to the stripe. He's got a full straightaway advantage over the 25 of Dylan Peterson. Tommy Barber has caught the 9N of Wade Nygaard. We'll see if he can do anything with them. You see them, Nygaard on the left of your screen, Barber on the right, heading through turn 3. They're also closing in little bit by little bit on the 25 of Dylan Peterson. Rosenboom, your leader, now encounters the 0 of Weber. He's able to navigate by him without a problem. Just as we had said that Nygaard had lost his advantage over the 75 of Barber, he's able to gather it back up and pulls away by a third of a straightaway over Tommy Barber. Jody Rosenboom so close to a win here at Park Jefferson Speedway with MSTS in Nebraska 360s last year. He led the entire feature until Cody Ledger passed him in the final 100 yards of that event. He's got a good start to his South Dakota Nationals as he leads at the white flag of heat race number 3. Rosenboom did get one MSTS win last year at his hometown track, the Rapid Speedway in Rock Rapids, Iowa, where we visit next Friday night. Final turn for your leader. He'll look up at Nathan Peterson's checkered flag and Jody Rosenboom victorious in heat 3. Peterson finishes in 2nd, Nygaard 3rd, Barber finishes in 4th. Taylor Forbes trying to come off of turn number 4. And he'll hold his advantage over the 101 of Chuck McGilvery. They finish 5th and 6th respectively, and Ren Weber 7th. Jody Rosenboom, your winner, heat race number 3 in car number 14, finishing in the 2nd spot, the 25 of Dylan Peterson, 9N Wade Nygaard 3rd, 75 Tommy Barber 4th, the 48 of Taylor Forbes was 5th, Chuck McGilvery 6th in the 101, and Ren Weber 7th in the 0. 10J Justin Jacobsma, 4J Lee Groves in row 2, Paul Nienheiser, the 9X in 29, Lyle Howie the 3rd, and row 3 and row 4, the 82 of Jordan Boston. Several heavy hitters lined up in heat race number 4. 10 laps your distance coming to the green. A good start for Martin and a good start for the 4J of Lee Groves, but caution lights are out. Try again. Slow rumble coming to the green. Pace picks up side by side at the line. Much better start that time. We're underway with heat 4. Groves goes to the inside. He'll slide Prohaska off of turn number 2. Prohaska back to the inside. He'll grab that 2nd spot once again. Paul Nienheiser up to the 4th spot in the 9X as the 1B of Jason Martin leads. Slide job from Lee Groves. He'll take 2nd over Prohaska. Prohaska to the top shelf, Nienheiser to his inside, wheel to wheel off of turn number 2. Prohaska had the momentum off of that second turn. Here comes Nienheiser to the inside, drives it deep into turn 3. Big slider off turn number 4, catches the rubber, and gets to the inside of Lee Groves, who got out of that rubber and takes second. The Chapin, Illinois driver on the move as Prohaska gets to the inside of Lee Groves and grabs third off of 2. Groves back to the inside, they nearly touch. A slide job puts the 4J back to third. Prohaska back to the inside, crossover move. Got it at the stripe, but Groves back to the inside. It's getting hot and heavy right now in heat race number 4. Wheel to wheel once again for the third position. Groves has it. Prohaska will settle into 4th just in front of the 82 of Jordan Boston. A third of a straightaway advantage for Jason Martin in the 1B over the 9X of Paul Nienheiser. Lee Groves is about a straightaway behind them. You see your third and fourth place cars in the screen. Third is Groves, fourth the 35 of Prohaska. Boston runs in the 5th spot as the 10J of Justin Jacobsma off the pace, going to the infield. Winding down, Jason Martin continues to lead this one, but not by the advantage he had just a couple laps ago. Nienheiser looks to be a bit quicker. But Martin still looks very strong out front with that USA Performance Engines car number 1B. White flag going to its holder. White flag about to be displayed for your leader, Jason Martin. The hitman looks strong. Nienheiser a little tight. Saw the front end shove on that Cam 2 Blue Blood Racing Oil number 9X as he come off turn number 4 the last time. And that'll be enough to slow his momentum. The 1B of Jason Martin picks up heat race number 4. Nienheiser will cross in second. Lee Groves third in the 4J. Skylar Prohaska fades a bit, but holds on to the 4th spot in the 35-82. Jordan Boston finishes in 5th, and 6th place will go to Lyle Howie the third. Heat race number 4 is in the books. Your winner, the 1B of Jason Martin. The Lincoln, Nebraska driver gets the win. Heat race finishing second in heat race number 4, the 9X of Paul Nienheiser. 4J Lee Groves is third, fourth the 35 of Skylar Prohaska. And what a battle those finishers had. Finishing third and fourth, they were throwing slide jobs at each other back and forth. Finishing 5th, the 82. The Jordan Boston, Lyle Howie the third, 6th in the 29-10J. Justin Jacobsma finishes 7th. Pace truck goes to the infield. We're ready to go. The 2H of Bill Bowles and 17 of Lee Ghost Jr. will bring us to the green. 10 laps your distance. Slipping and sliding through turn number 1. The 35L Cody Ledger to the inside of the 2D of Dusty Ballinger. Nearly touched for the 4th spot. Give it to the 35L. Your leader, Lee Ghost Jr. in the Ghost RV 17 leads lap number 1. Jack Dover all over Ledger for the 4th spot. Dusty Ballinger in the mix as well as Seth Bramer nearly gets off the racetrack in turn 1. Races now for the 2nd spot. Scotty Thiel around the outside, and takes the position from Bill Bowles. Bowles now battles back off of turn number 4 and has it with 8 to go. Bowles loose into turn number 1. That'll give Thiel the 2nd spot. Bowles able to get going in front of the 35L of Cody Ledger. Ledger, no breathing room between he and the 81 of Jack Dover just behind him, as the 13V of Seth Bramer has also closed in on that battle. Ledger to the inside of Bowles, can't get there. Here comes the 81 of Dover. All over Ledger into turn number 3 they go. Who can hold the bottom of the racetrack off of turn number 4? Ledger slipped up, but it didn't matter. He was able to hold the momentum and the position. Ledger high into turn number 1. He'll get the run down the hill, trying to get to the 2H of Bowles, but Bowles still runs a strong third. Meanwhile, out front, halfway, 5 down, 5 to go. Lee Ghost Jr., your leader in the 17. Scotty Thiel runs in 2nd, Bowles in 3rd, then Ledger in 4th, and 5th is the 81 of Dover. Bramer runs in 6th and Dusty Ballinger 7th. 4 laps now remaining. Can Scotty Thiel chase down your race leader? Meanwhile, you continue to watch this pack of cars go into turn number 1. Dover to the inside of Ledger. Ledger to the tail tank of Bowles. No changes in position as Scotty Thiel able to get by the 17 of Lee Ghost Jr. Ghost made a mistake and we've got a new leader. Ledger goes high, that run down the hill, the diamond move you call that in dirt track racing. Able to hold strong is the driveway company number 35L. Dover mounts another run trying to get to the inside of Ledger, can't get there. Scotty Thiel, 3/4 of a straightaway advantage over Lee Ghost Jr. They come to the white flag, trouble the 35L of Cody Ledger going around, and we're going to have the yellow. Two laps to go. Green-white checkered the flag order. Heat race number 5. Property Solutions of America Midwest Sprint Touring Series and Carpetland Nebraska 360 Sprint Series presented by Malvern Bank. Well, Ghost spun the tires on that restart. Bowles looked to his inside, but Jack Dover capitalizing. He's going to go 2 for 1, going from 4th on the restart up to 2nd. Bowles slips to the tail of the field as a white flag comes out. Seth Bramer in the 13V makes a move. Lee Ghost will slip back to the 4th spot, and here comes Dusty Ballinger on him. Final time into turn number 3 for Scotty Thiel. From Sheboygan, Wisconsin to the win of heat race number 5. The 64 takes the checker. Dover finishes 2nd, Bramer finishes 3rd, Ballinger finishes 4th, Ghost will finish 5th, and Bowles finishes in 6th. Checkered flag will wave. Your winner will be the number 64, Scotty Thiel, victorious. 2nd place, the 81 of Jack Dover. What a restart for that driver, going from 4th to 2nd. And remember, passing points matter. Top 16 from tonight lock into tomorrow's A main. Seth Bramer started 7th. He finishes 3rd in the 17V. 2D Dusty Ballinger is 4th. 17 Lee Ghost Jr. 5th. 2H Bill Bowles 6th. 35L Cody Ledger 7th. You have to wonder if under that caution period, if the tires sealed over for both Lee Ghost Jr. and the 2H of Bill Bowles, as they both lost significant ground after going back to the green flag.